Good afternoon from SeaWorld Orlando. We're here today for the Seven Seas Food Festival. This is one of the food festivals that happens around Orlando. It's running through May 17th, so we got a little bit of time left on it, but every Saturday they have a concert for their Seven Seas Food Festival concert series, and tonight is the Beach Boys. And fun fact, the drummer for the Beach Boys, John Stamos. So we get to see the Beach Boys and John Stamos while we're here. That doesn't happen until 7 o'clock tonight. So first, we're gonna go around and try some food items, see what we can have for some dinner before the concert. It is a busy day because it is the last day of spring break for us here in Orlando. So let's see what it's like inside of SeaWorld. Let's go inside. Right when we walk in, I love a good old school hat. Been really into trucker hats recently. I don't need another one, but these are nice. For $32.99. Other notable names that are coming to the Seven Seas Food Festival concerts, we've got Soulja Boy, Fits in the Tantrums, Great White and Slaughter, The Fray, Uncle Kracker, Trace Adkins, Jesse McCartney, Boyz II Men, Molly Hatchet, a lot of bands coming. Those are just to name a few. So we were invited out here tonight by SeaWorld, and they did give us a little gift bag when we got in here. So I'll have a little giveaway for you guys, maybe on Instagram. You never know, stay tuned, we'll keep you posted. But our first stop is we are headed out to where the Seven Seas Food Festival booths are. We're gonna try to get some food before we have to go over to the concert. So the concert's at 7, it is now 5, so we've got a couple of hours. Should be able to get a few bites to eat in there. A couple of plates, a couple of dishes. All right, first thing we see is a map for the Seven Seas Food Festival. You can see it is Thursday through Sunday through May 17th. We've got quite a selection of different food booths. And then of course, the best deals are with the lanyards. If you're an annual pass member, you get a 15 punch lanyard, get 3 additional punches and 1 free gift. So a total of 18 punches on top of your 15. There's also a 10 item package too. All right, let's see if there's like a festival passport or some little book that tells us all the different food that we can try. Oh yeah, here it is, we've got it. 200 plus international flavors. Look at this, there's the chef. He's coming out to cook some food for us. How tall is the stove? Or either he's got back problems. New this year is a rotating menu. So the items will change throughout the course of the event. All right, we're gonna make our first stop at number 4 on the waterfront here. This is one of the rotating menus. So March 9th through April 12th, we're gonna get the beef ropa vieja, slow braised shredded beef with peppers, onions, and tomatoes. Let's go give it a try. I like that he just posed for a video. Oh, he says Happy Seven Seas Food Festival. Oh, you think he can fit on? I know there's a height limit on some of these roller coasters. He probably can't fit on all of them. Here we go, we've arrived at the Caribbean market. The beef ropa vieja, $16. That's why the lanyard is so important when you come to these food festivals. Slow braised shredded beef with peppers, onions, and tomatoes. This is available until April 12th. Let's give this ropa vieja a try. I'm gonna just try the beef first by itself. Oh, I mean, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Wow, it has such a good flavor. A little bit peppery, a little bit spicy even. So tender and so juicy. And then when you mix it with the rice like soaks up the juice, and you get the flavor all through the rice. Pretty darn good. All right, next stop, the Polynesian market. Right now, March 9th through April 12th, the Kalua pork, slow roasted shredded pork with smoky island flavor for $12.99. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Let's give it a try. Another thing that's fun is that you can use your food and beverage sampler lanyard for food and beverages. So you get this frozen pineapple summer, which is a specialty cocktail here, or these different beers. And they're all the beers and cocktails are themed to the booths that they're at. So this one's a Polynesian booth, Big Wave, and Longboard from Kona Brewing Company. This is gonna be me tonight, watching the Beach Boys. Here it is, the Kalua pork. I like that it came on a big piece of toast. It said, shredded pork with island flavors. This is the Mermaid Lagoon over here. And what you can do is you can pay for a pearl and they'll dive down and get the oyster and then crack open the oyster and get your pearl out of it. All right, I'm just gonna pick up the whole piece of toast and try to eat that right there. Let's see. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculously good. Smoky, bread is sweet with a little bit of toast on it. Like it's got a toast to it, like a little bit crunchy. Tender, smoky, and delicious. That's really, really good. If you like a smoky pulled pork, that's where it's at. Barbecue. All right, we are headed off to our next booth, and the next few booths kind of feature seafood. So we're gonna kind of skip those and then head off towards the Nautilus Theater. That's where our next booth will be. It'll be Mediterranean. But as we're heading by them, this is the North Atlantic market. Right now they have chowder fries. Fries topped with chowder and green onion. Coming up on Shark Wreck Reef. And fun fact, this used to be called Terrors of the Deep when I was in maybe middle school. And I spent the night in there for like some sort of special school trip. I don't remember how I got to do it, but on the walkway in the tunnel where the glass tube is going through the sharks, that's where I slept. Just outside of Mako, actually Mako runs right over top of us. There's the Panini Shack, or Panini Shore, and this isn't part of the Seven Seas Food Festival, but they have an A-frame sign out here talking about street tacos. That sounds delicious. The desserts are a chocolate chip cookie. This is right up my alley. But we're not gonna stop here because it's not part of the Seven Seas. We're headed over to the Mediterranean market. There goes Mako. One of my favorite roller coasters is Mako. Just outside of the Nautilus Theater, which is of course just past Mako, is the Mediterranean market. And we're gonna be eating the gyro fries. Gyro meat, feta, side of tzatziki. Is it gyro or gyro? Do you pronounce the G? Oh, Spanakopita. Oh man, I might have to play this game. If I came home with a giant Gengar or Squirtle or Pikachu, I think I'd be a hero. Or a Labubu for some reason. Giant Labubus. Also, shout out to them for having a Torchic stuffy. Don't see those often. The gyro fries, gyro meat, side of tzatziki for $10.99. Side of tzatziki is drizzled on top, so be prepared for that. But they look really delicious. Also, there's a guy playing guitar over here. As we look for a table to sit down at or someplace to eat our food, we're passing by the Brazilian market, and right now they have a shrimp stew that is available. Creamy shrimp stew with coconut and cassava. Also passing by the Indian market, which smells really good. Right now they have the tandoori chicken, marinated chicken roasted with traditional spices. We're gonna skip this one for right now because I want to try to make it all the way around to Bayside Stadium for the Beach Boys and then end up there after we've tried all of our food. All right, here's a little bit more stable look at it. Looks pretty good. Let's give it a try. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit of the gyro meat, the tzatziki, the feta cheese, and a French fry here. Oh no, I missed the French fry. There we go, let's give them a try. I mean, that was really good. Tastes like you're eating a gyro, but just with potatoes in there too. The French fries. This is fantastic. It reminds me of a Greek place that we have near our house that has really good gyros. It was good. The meat was tender, very flavorful. The seasoning on the fries really kind of pops and gives it a little bit of extra step up in the flavor. And then the tzatziki and the feta give it a little bit of like a creaminess, smoothness. It's good. As we make our way to the next booth, we are passing by Infinity Falls, which is a fun water ride. And it's the perfect day for it. It's very hot out right now. It's 85 degrees here, and it's about 6 o'clock. Let's see if we can see somebody coming down the drop. This is what makes this ride so fun, is this big drop, and there's an elevator that brings you up. That brings the whole float up, I should say. Very exhilarating. Whee! With a big splash at the bottom. Oh, my toes got a little wet. Making our way past the Orca Stadium, heading towards the Germany section. Also passing by Dockside Pizza. They do have a Seven Seas Food Festival booth here in Germany with an interesting option. Oh, one of the longest lines we've seen yet here at the German market. And right now they've got the bratwurst hoagie, grilled bratwurst hoagie roll, onions and peppers, versus the bratwurst melt coming soon in April. Bratwurst slider is one that we missed. I'm excited to see what the difference is and how it tastes. While we're waiting, there is a juggling act that's over here dressed in lederhosen.
Ready?
Oh, they're speaking German. Oh, that was good. Nice work, everybody.
What? Another great. Kids these days. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Nice trick. All right.
Oh, he's got knives now.
Here we go. Ha, 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 ha.
Whoa.
Hey!
All right, this is a beast of a bratwurst. I guess the only thing is, like for a bratwurst hoagie, it's just in a bun, in a little pretzel bun. It's got mustard and peppers and onions in it. All right, let's give it a try. That's a pretty good bratwurst. Sweet, it's got a bite to it, like a snap, if you will. The bun, super soft, but not chewy, which is a big differentiator between pretzel rolls. It's good. And the peppers are just cooked enough that they still have a little bit of a crunch to them. They have enough to add flavor. And the mustard's not too spicy. This is a fantastic, fantastic bratwurst. Bratwurst hoagie, if you will. Oh no! That's gonna leave a mark. All right, after we ate our bratwurst, headed through Sesame Street making our way over yonder to Bayside Stadium where the concert will be. We got about 30 minutes to get over there. We're gonna get in there a little bit before the concert, make sure we got our seats and everything. We're heading through Sesame Street and it feels kind of like less crowded in here than I thought it would be. It is getting, I guess it's 6:30, maybe all the kids are starting to head home, go to sleep. As we are on our way to Bayside Stadium, we are passing by a few more booths. This is the Gulf Coast Market. Right now they have shrimp gumbo, shrimp stew, vegetables and spices. Sounds kind of good. Jambalaya sounds good too. There's also the Mexican market over here. Right now, carne asada tacos, grilled steak, blue corn tortilla, mango salsa, cilantro crema. I feel like we need to make another trip out here to try some of that other food. Like that carne asada sounds good. Man, we gotta get over to the concert right now. And I'm pretty darn full. That was a lot of food that we had. Ooh, Icebreaker's a 90-minute wait right now, oh my goodness. But I bet you could see John Stamos from the top of that hill. Yesterday was All for One. Today, the Beach Boys with special guest John Stamos. There they are. As we get up to Bayside Stadium, you can see pretty crowded already. It'll be a full packed house tonight for the Beach Boys. All right, we got our seats for the Beach Boys. They're pretty good spots. And it says saluting 60 years of Pet Sounds, but it celebrates 250 years of the USA. At first, I thought it was 250 years of Pet Sounds. And I said, that's not right. About 1 minute left, and it looks like they're starting to come out. Oh, look, Stamos gets his own car. Oh, with Mike Love.
Does that ever get embarrassing being talked about as a legend? No.
I've been thinking about all the places we surfed and danced and all the spaces we missed. So let's get early in the morning when we're starting out. The honey's gonna come along. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning out. Everyone's flying big. Let your legs sitting on top of the world. Go to Hawaii. Stay away. Rock, rock, rock away beach. Rock, rock, rock away beach. Rock, rock, rock away beach. We can get you out of rock away beach. See him wearing a bang, or she sandals too. A bushy, bushy blonde hair, surfing USA.
Stamos has moved to the drums.
There he is in all his glory back there. We've known him since he was Blackie on General Hospital. I'm going to begin the song, get to the end of the... When I stop talking, I begin ready to get singing. That's your cue to pin in a short, sweet, succinct, precise, tiny, little, no big thing drum roll. That would be ideal. Now, what's the matter, buddy? Ain't you heard of my story? It's number one. I was going to introduce you to do a song that you did on the episode where Uncle Jesse got married.
I'd rather talk about you. I want to thank you all so much for coming out. It means so much to us, and it especially means a lot to me because I know that audiences like you are keeping Mike Love on the road and keeping him alive and happy and healthy. And so I thank you for showing up for our leader. This one's called Forever, and that's how long love should last. Let's go back to Grace. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that was fun. It was a good time. Shout out to Mike Love for still being out here, 85 years old. Shout out to John Stamos for keeping the band alive. And then shout out to John Bolt for being the wildest drummer that I've seen in a long time. That was intense and a lot of fun. So I'm glad that we came. Like, really enjoyed the Beach Boys immensely. Such a good set list and such good energy amongst the entire band. It was good. Like, I would go and see the Beach Boys again, 100%. Also, it was a good venue. Like a nice calm crowd. Everybody was hanging out, dancing around, nothing happened. It was fun. Plus, roller coasters in the background. This is what we missed. We didn't make it to this booth. We didn't get our bacon blue cheeseburger. It's okay, we definitely got enough food, for sure. All right, we are making our way with the crowd back up to the front of the park. We made it, making our way out of the park. What a fun time. All right, so we're all done with the Seven Seas Food Festival concert. The food was good. The concert was fantastic. Like, I am so glad that I came out to see the Beach Boys. Put it on the checklist, like another iconic band that we got to see. It was so good. There was also like some really touching moments of, I didn't show the video because it wasn't like live music. It was like a tribute video to Brian Wilson, who died last year, that Mike Love put on. And like Mike Love and Brian Wilson didn't talk for a while. And then towards the end of Brian Wilson's life, they started talking again. But then also when John Stamos was singing his song, there was like a little tribute to Bob Saget in the background, which was also very nice. It was just neat to see. And then like all of the different songs that they played and all of the different iconic Beach Boys songs. Fantastic show. Very happy that we went. I want to say thank you to SeaWorld for having us out and like setting us up with good seats and giving us the tasting lanyard and stuff like that. All in all, a fantastic evening. And with that being said, we're off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.